tell me that's not one of the sickest intros to a game ever. Anyway, Bloodborne, right? So I picked up this game at the same time I picked up Elden Ring, and basically I ran around for a couple of hours and then it got to this boss, really struggled, and then I tried to like farm and stuff, wasn't doing too great. And then of course me having Elden Ring, I went on to play Elden Ring a lot more and slightly put this one away for later. So anyway, I've returned. So a couple of things I was like struggling with at first after coming from like Elden Ring and Sekiro and other things. Not being able to roll out of sprinting. I didn't feel like I could roll as much at all, but anyway, so I got beat my ass and I decided to go down the sewers and farm these guys for these things. Now, they don't drop them every single time. Sometimes they're going to drop like blood vials or bullets or whatever, and by the way, this isn't actually footage of me farming before going back to the boss. I forgot to record that. You can probably tell by the way that I have 14 flasks right now, and then I also have like a bunch of madness. Shut up. I will say though, the time I have been spending in this game, you kind of see cool things like when you're fighting Renala in Elden Ring, you got like these things crawling around similar to this, and also like the atmosphere of the game and the enemies kind of remind me a little bit of like Resident Evil for some reason. Like there's something a bit more gothic-y about this game than Elden Ring or Dark Souls. Creepy pigs. Anyway, because I'm an absolute baby that needs every little bit of assistance possible, I finished farming a bunch of shards down in the sewers. I think I even got a couple of levels going. Might have just put it in Vitality. Can't really remember at this point. But yeah, I returned to the boss, feeling pretty confident. As you can see, my dumbass didn't actually save any of them flasks that I farmed while down in the sewer. It didn't get to 14, I think it got to like maybe 9 or 10, but I kept having to use them because I was underpowered. This is also where I got this outfit from too, down in the sewer. Now for some dumb reason I thought putting up on the D-pad did something to where you get health back. I didn't understand that there's a mechanic in the game that if you take damage and then deal damage, you get health back. But only in the short duration while that bar is still like highlighted red. I don't know why I didn't figure that out. I thought that that's how that works. Now, even with the upgraded weapon, a little bit more health, this boss was still kind of annoying. For a first boss, dude, I don't know why he's just... The angles of the camera, the way he just backhands you. I can't see him properly. It's like fighting the fire giant. Don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying this fight a lot. But at the same time, there's a lot of like harshness to it. Also, if you have bullets and at the start of the fight you shoot him, you do seem to be able to get like a repose type situation. But I wasted all my bullets. But I did kind of get a feel for the fact that if I get behind this guy, and I use, I think it's L2 for most people, but my buttons are a little inverted, so it's L1 for me. He's beating my ass. The point is that if you can get behind him and try to stay behind him and avoid the backhands, he seems to be a lot more easier to fight than he was like not doing that. And also this part, I think he's supposed to run away when he frenzies, but I just took that as a free chance to beat the crap out of him. I'm not really sure what it takes to posture break this guy if you don't have bullets, by the way, because it just didn't seem to be happening. However, I'm incredibly thankful the fact that his AI, or whatever you want to call that, just kept attacking in front of him, trying to turn to me, but... See, this is the only part I got a little bit worried. When he gets up against walls like this, and his back's against the wall, he's a little annoying. But I will say that the more I fought him, the more I kind of like got the movement of the game where it comes to like... It's not necessarily about rolling as much as it is about like positioning and just movement in general, and eventually I got his ass. And let me tell you, that is one of the coolest things. Like, it's raining blood after you vanquish them. It's not just like, oh, they disappear to dust and you get some souls. Anyway, so moving on, I went and beat that pig's ass, and then Yeah. If I've known anything about Souls games, when there's a giant ball, it's probably getting flung at you in some way or another. I'm actually gotten way better at crowd control in this game to the point where like I can just sweep the city and like kind of stay alive. And there's my fear realized as I run for my goddamn life. Now let me tell you, I was not expecting this area.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
Little did I know that I just stood into like the most gangster boss I've ever seen in a Souls game. He believes me. He's Van Helsing at you. Dodging the cowboy looking hat while he's dodging sideways shooting at you. Are you kidding me? This man threw me through a loop of surprise so much I didn't really know how to react. Like, we're not even a minute into this fight already. I remember I was enjoying the crap out of this.
What's that smell?
Look at that shot right there. That is so cinematic. Going diving sideways, Max Payne style, shooting the smoke behind him. Like, come on, that's cool as hell. And don't even get me started on the things that he says and the way he just laughs and stuff the entire fight. The man is nuts. I think I was supposed to like one-hand the weapon, by the way, and also shoot back during this and kind of like, I think mirror him and do a better job, but I'm pretty committed to the two-handing, right? I think there's like transformation combinations you can do. That sounds like such a weird thing to say. But anyway, yeah, speaking of transformations, I was not expecting this man to transform. I was also not ready for this incredibly aggressive moveset that this first time around. Bro, he was cooking me. He was cooking my goose all the way. I was just trying to find like a safe time to heal, the timing to move, and he just kept relentlessly beating my ass. I was not expecting that at all. Anyway, I couldn't let it go down like that, so I went and beat the crap out of this pig in the sewer that apparently has a butthole. I can't remember why I was doing this. I think I just wanted to go see what it was about since I took the other route and ended up in the boss fight. This pig wasn't actually too harsh at all though. And then I walked the lonely road, the only one that I've ever known, until I found this guy.
A hunter, are you?
Or a girl.
And an
I think it's a
outsider?
girl, I don't know.
What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter. Prepare yourself for the worst.
Totally not ominous at all. Anyway, so then I figured I'd just go back and try this boss one more time because, you know, it's getting late. Yeah, I forgot to mention for some reason I decided to play this like late at night. I don't know. It fit the vibe, right? As you can see, I went and farmed up a bunch of vials and stuff, so I was feeling pretty good. I also found a pretty cool feature in this game is when you farm vials and you get over the 20, it just puts it in storage, and when you die and come back, you'll just get them from the storage to the maximum capacity that you have available. I thought that was pretty cool. So this time around, my plan with him was try to get in distance of that L2 swing. And then try to follow it up with either a nice combo or just straight heavy hit. it was working pretty well, I'm gonna lie, it was pretty good. Until I forgot to move out of the way of the transform. And then he started weighing on me, but then I just realized he's like really kind of, well, not right now while he's being my ass, but he's kind of like sidesteppable more than like I realized. Okay, he's still being my ass. But I assure you that my brain process figured it out eventually. Just leave me alone. Still being my ass. Oh, still being my ass. Still being my ass. But nah, yeah, eventually I figured out that he can be sidestepped and you can fight back. As soon as I got past this horrifically aggressive stage. Oh god, is it right there? I went to swing back and this unfortunate timing of him just throwing his mad uppercut. You know, it kind of reminds me of Godfrey's second stage where he like kills the lion. Just turns into like a Tekken 7 character. Oh damn, apparently he beat my ass that time too. I forget about that. So anyway, I wasn't taking that line down, I went straight back. I think by now I might have figured out that I can hit more of a combo on him if I add more stamina or something. I don't know, I might have already done that. I can't really remember my thought process. It was really late at night. I just know I wasn't going down like that. But I think genuinely the plan for this time was just try to be more aggressive during these phases. Just try to keep on him. Get that health return for the health taken. As long as his stamina bar is regenning quick enough for me to hit him again, I'm trying to be in that range. Such a cool boss fight though, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, damn, he really hit me hard that time. These tombstones too. Oh my god, I haven't been this pissed off at tombstones since like, what was it, Margot or Margaret or some shit. And of course the transformation. I think this might be where I realized that sidestepping is very viable. You know, like I was talking about before, but also my dumbass has a torch on because I don't know why I thought I had the gun out and then I committed to just seeing if the burn would work. Stupid I am. Completely stupid. I don't know why I thought that would work. The gun idea in my mind does work though when you think about it. Like he kind of transforms into like a werewolfy thing. Then I was thinking Silver Bullet, werewolf, it just makes sense, right? Probably would have worked if I had the damn gun. I actually remember why I don't have the gun. Because I brought this other gun and I couldn't fit it because I didn't have the skill points for it. Anyway, it was a fun day.